Okay, so I posted on the community post that I was going to be redoing my closet, and that was going to be the video, a closet makeover. Progress so far, because it is actually insane. Like, I'm so excited to actually get into my closet now. And in that video, I'm also gonna give you guys the totals to everything that I spent and how much the makeover cost. So there's that. But for today's video, I finally got in this bag. And I ordered this thing in October. Like, I have to do a quick story time. I have to, because this has been like the weirdest experience. So first of all, you're like, what bag is this? You may recognize the pattern because it is the pattern to my Hobonichi Traveler's Journal. Let me get that. And I think we're also gonna work in my journal as well today. But when I selected the Galloping Horses, that's what this print is called, I found out that they have Hobonichi also has like bags and pencil bags and all kinds of things that match the product. Eventually, I'm gonna get all those pieces, but they are the Galloping Horses. Well, one, Hobonichi is expensive. Two, this one's a little bit more expensive because I don't think it's in production anymore through Hobonichi, so you have to kind of like find it elsewhere, like eBay, that kind of stuff. But anyways, I actually found it on Amazon way back in like September, October. And so I ordered it through Amazon, but it never came. And it delayed itself till like December. And I was like, oh my gosh. And it was supposed to deliver right before my birthday. And y'all, I was checking status on this every day for months. And then Christmas rolled around and it never delivered. And it said, and then it gave me another big jump and it said February 5th as the delivery date from December. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to wait 2 more months for this thing. Then February rolls around and it was like out for delivery, but then it was gone. It didn't even show canceled on my order list. Like, it never existed. And I scrolled through all of my Amazon history and it was completely gone. On that note, I do need to reach out to Amazon and see if they refunded me, because, or maybe they didn't even take the money yet. I think Amazon doesn't take the money till it like ships, but then it did say it shipped. So anyways, that's the first part of the story. So then I was like, okay, what the heck? It's not even in my order history anymore. And I was like, okay, let me go over to eBay. And so I found a seller from Japan, because Hobonichi is Japanese. And I ordered one through this person. And I ordered it in the beginning of February. And we're obviously into the first week of March, and it showed delivered. So I got so excited. I was like, okay, yes, I've been waiting so long for this. I get up, I go to the mailbox, not there. So I'm like, oh no, did my postman deliver it somewhere else? I checked the tracking and it said it delivered to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And I'm like, who did it deliver to? Because my zip code, my city, my state, my address, there's not even, I even looked up my address to see if there was a duplicate address of it in Pittsburgh, and there's not. So I was just like, did the post office just decide where it was gonna go on its own? Luckily, eBay refunded me. So that's good, because I will say that about eBay. They are very, very buyer heavy. Like, they will protect the buyer at all costs. They usually never side with the seller. I don't know, maybe you're an eBay seller and you know that from experience. I'm not entirely sure. Anyways, besides the point, I tell the longest stories possibly on earth. So I was like, oh, so you're probably going, well, how did I get this? I go back to Amazon, and when I look for this, it said overnight delivery. And I was like, is this a trick? So I ordered it the other day. And sure enough, it came overnight between 4 and 8 a.m. that's the story. Anyways, this is the, I forget what this is called. What do they call this? This is the organizer. It's like a pouch organizer. I did think it was actually gonna be bigger. So I will say that. For some reason, I did think this was gonna be bigger, and I think like your Hobonichi goes right here. And then like you put all your cute little accessories in it. Oh my gosh, I have been waiting so long for this. Now, like I said, I did think this was a lot bigger. And right now I've been carrying around all of my stuff in a Christmas bag. That's how I've been carrying it. Now, if you're wondering about my hobby bags, that's for my other style of junk journaling, right? Which I'm gonna get back into with you guys. I know you're probably wanting to see this style more than anything else. So this style has my hobby bags that I get from Temu, but my traveler's journal, I always planned on putting it into this little guy, and then there's no way I can fit everything. I gotta put pens, stickers. Like I have so many of my stickers in these. This is gonna be like a pouch within a pouch, like within another bag. So I genuinely don't know what to do here. So I don't care. I love this little bag. First of all, let me just give y'all a moment. Okay, then you open it. Obviously this is the only slot that the Hobonichi can fit into because they have this little pocket. There's nowhere else it can go. Maybe on the back side. It can, that's great. It can go back there. That's really nice. I think sheets of stickers could look great in here. As you can see, it can't really fit here. But yeah, I just really wanted it to match. Now, I will tell you guys that if you select other covers for Hobonichi, they usually will have all the matching accessories to it, unless it's a solid color Hobonichi. Which is very popular, by the way. Like, I see a lot of girls get the yellow Hobonichi and then they get the clear like this, and then they put stickers. Actually, they put stickers on the Hobonichi, then they put the clear over it, so you don't ruin the stickers. So that is a very like popular trend to do, but I just had to go with this because I thought obviously it looked so Ralph Lauren, right? But yeah, so I don't really know how to pack this. Like, I have all of my midliners. So I think I'm gonna have to find like another bag to pack, because this was my video for today. My video was gonna be pack my little bag with me, but I can't pack everything. This I do wanna do. I do wanna take all of these out of this box. And, oh, also, you guys, oh, this is so frustrating. I can't get these out of this box without the lids coming off. I'm having such an exciting delivery today. Like, let's just do like a morning hangout chit chat for today's video. But Walmart is coming, Daiso is coming as the videos. This bothers me because I don't want to get marker all over me. They're like stuck in this thing. But I have such an exciting delivery today, and I'm going to show you guys the sneak peeks for today. I'm going to show you my closet progress. I'm also going to show you the living room. You're going to be so surprised. I've been changing so much. But anyways, the delivery. So part of my organization, when I started filming my closet video, I was talking to you guys about the areas in my life this year that needed the organization. And I think I identified like 5 different spaces. So my garage, again, it was a space last year. It's a space again this year. And also, yeah, I think I have a lot to say today. I'm not moving. I'm so excited. My lease was up, and I thought that, you know, I was gonna have to move because the owner was doing a lot of like wanting to sell. I think I even mentioned that he wanted to sell it to me. And as much as I love this house, I just genuinely can't justify the price of it. Like I can't accept it. I know that Texas has, unfortunately, like, I think I'm just being honest, because I know from personal experience of selling my other house and what happened there, and selling to people I sold to a family who came from California, and they have a capital gains tax. So because of that, like, they would come here. This was the majority of the case, maybe not for everybody, but they would move here and offer way more for the house. For that purpose, that's exactly what happened to me. And so anyways, it drove our market like up insanity. Texas used to be such an affordable place, and it's just kind of really not. It's also like supply and demand. I just think so many people are moving here that I think that just naturally happens for that reason. Okay, that's cute. Anyways, where am I even going with all this? Oh my God. Anyways, my point is, even though I know that the market is where the market is, I just can't justify the price that this house is worth for the square footage. And so anyways, I digress. The point is, he is letting me rent again another year. So will he try to want to like sell again while I'm here? I don't know, you know, so, but I don't care. I don't have to pack up and move, because my lease would be up in like a couple days, okay? But it's not. So I'm so excited I get to stay. The point being though, is that when I was up in my attic and I took down all of my Christmas stuff this past season, I didn't put anything back up there because I thought I was going to be moving. Now, I still kind of feel like, do I really need to like go put stuff back up in the attic, you know? But anyways, I have to still organize it. Everything's blocked, so I can't get to the attic, and I have to change my filters. So my garage is one area for my organization again this year. My closet was the second space. My kitchen cabinets was the third. My craft room was the fourth. And I don't remember what the fifth room was. I think it might be this closet again up here. So I am revisiting some spaces that I attempted to organize last year and to, again, revisit. So anyways, I started off with my closet, and it's going so incredibly well. And the next space that's so incredibly important is my craft room. It is really, my craft room is hindering me from getting out my orders faster. For this is I just don't simply have proper storage space, and especially since the room is so incredibly small, I have to have better proper storage. Anyways, I have a dresser that you've seen in my craft room. Well, you can't see it because it's blocked by everything. We went through my drawers in a previous members only video. So if you're just like becoming a new member, you should be able to go back and watch the other videos, I think. I'm not entirely sure. But that dresser is an IKEA dresser. It's the Jimenez. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Hemenes. And so anyways, I was doing some digging on Facebook Marketplace, and this guy was selling two beautiful like glass cabinet shelves that are the same Jimenez or whatever. And so I bought them, and he's delivering them to me as well for a price, obviously. But the price of each of the shelves is like $490 through IKEA, but you'd have to then build it yourself. I got them for $350 each. They're brand new, never used, not a thing wrong with them. They're already built, and he's delivering it to me. And I'm like, I will pay $3.50 each. I mean, it's cheaper than me going to the box. And for what? For what? Like, he just built them for me, basically. So I am so excited. So that's going to be an upcoming video. Okay, I don't know what happened. I really, at this point, because I don't have a space for everything, this is not, I honestly thought this video was going to be like, okay, like, let me pack my cute little bag and stuff. But I just threw in some washi, some star tape here, and I have some of my stickers. I have stickers for sale in my Etsy shop, and they are so cute. These aren't there yet, but I have this one. That one's selling. I don't think I put that one. Maybe I did. Clown College is so cute. Like, so many good ones. Old VHS. Look at this one. How hilarious is that? This one, yeah, so many cute stickers are for sale. Look at this one, obsessed. The cookies, I don't think I have the 8-ball up for sale, but that one, little computer. This one's one of my favorites, the sardines. It's just so much prettier in person. I wish you could see, like, I know you can tell there's glittery, but it's just so different in person, honestly. But yeah, so anyways, I wanted to put some of my like stickers in this pocket for right now, the ones that are just loose, you know, so they don't like get mangled in this. Oh, they work. I tucked them in this pocket. That's cute. So anyways, I guess that's kind of a fail for today on some level, but I'm gonna show you guys some of the stuff. So anyways, yeah, my craft room is gonna get a whole makeover, and it's time. It's just time to like get everything in order for myself, because I am not using it to its full potential, and then I have stuff upon stuff, which you've seen, that I don't even know, I don't even get access to because it's just not arranged properly. Okay, so in this corner I have added another vintage umbrella, which is this one. Micah wanted something that was plaid like mine, but with floral, and look at me finding this vintage Ralph Lauren umbrella. So this umbrella is hers, not that it matters because I can use it too. And then, as you can see, it's worn, it's used. I got all this for such an amazing price. This has a horse head on it. It has horses on that part, but you can't really see it, so looks really cute. Eventually I'll probably add like 2 more, but there's that. Okay, then when you come into, now the living room is not finished, okay, so but look at this. I moved the lamps. So these tables were sided with the chairs, but I moved the tables to the couch. And then I moved the lamps off of this area, and I moved them to here. There's a lot of black going on here though. The black table, the black base, the black vase. So for now, I'm not really messing with it, and it's gonna stay like this. But look over here, oh my gosh. So this was the reason why I moved the lamps, was because I had this lamp over here, because then there was a lamp here. It was too busy. And so I moved the lamps there. And then I created this little corner. Turn this on. Let me turn down 9 to 5 real quick, because you know how YouTube gets. But all of this from Amazon, by the way. And I am also starting some new pillows. Look at me using different patterns, different textures. I'm so excited for this. So this pillow cover's from Amazon, but this entire pillow is from HomeGoods. So this is not a cover, it's like the whole thing. And then this brown striped blanket is from HomeGoods, and then the rug got changed again, but this rug is so much better than the green. The green is being stored in my garage, and it's gonna be a rug for like my future house, because I do love the green. It's very Ralph Lauren. There's just not a space for it in this house. So I was gonna like do a switcheroo. I was gonna put my green rug in my bedroom and give the rug in there to my mom, but I'm not doing that any longer. So it was just too much, honestly, for me to move the rug under the bed, and I didn't want to deal with that. Anyways, okay, back over here, this beautiful scalloped rattan lamp is also Amazon, and then we have the gold base. So trying to bring out different woods and metals together. As you can see, there's gold right there, and yep, I added those to the side. They are chargeable light bulbs. You can see they're over there charging. They last actually a really long time. And then this was actually in my office, so I moved it here to get a visual, but I actually think it works perfect in here. So I'm gonna leave this set, but it's also both from Amazon. So the flowers, everything, I'll link it. And then this little table is from Amazon. And then this is my vintage magazine rack. You saw me use it for Christmas time. I did all of my, I did all of my like wrapping paper stuff in there, but now I want to thrift vintage magazines and put it in there. Loki's toys were here, but they got moved over there. He does need a new basket and I need to go through his toys, so I'm going to be doing that soon. But so far, that's what this looks like. And then this, I talked about this. I saw somebody that I follow on TikTok. She does home decor. She got this exact frame from Amazon, so I followed her link. And then this photo, she used this frame and this photo, which comes from a sticker book, which I don't even know what I did with that sticker book, but you'll see in the video because I was filming myself doing it. But I just flipped through the book, found it, cut it, and put it in the frame. And I think they look so fun and so cute and kind of like a little whimsy. Okay, now this obviously looks like a mess because I'm waiting for 2 more pillow covers. I ordered these, and you're probably going, why did you order black when you have black? Yes, but this has a different linen texture in the fringe. And I just think these velvet ones are gonna take away from these pillows that I bought. So I got this one, I got this one, and listen, I'm trying real hard to bring in other colors, so I'm gonna bring in this like buttery yellow. Don't worry about the star blanket. The star blanket is going to go. And then we're gonna have this, we're gonna have 2 of them with that, and then I ordered a like plaid stripe brown. I'm hoping it's gonna work, but it could be a return to Amazon. I actually just returned so much stuff to Amazon because I bought a bunch of different pillow covers and it just wasn't the direction. Hers were like truly vintage because this is like a vintage style cut of a table, but you can find them on Amazon, new production. I wanted the brown, but I'm actually glad that I got black because brown ended up being sold out. But I think the black works because I have brown over here, then that brown. So I feel like black was the way to go. It comes in a 2-pack, so I put one over here. You can't really see it, but then it like clashes with this cute little vintage stool. But look how cute this is. So this was also kind of like my inspiration for color. You know, there's blues in here. We started putting some actual pictures in picture frames. So here's a picture of Micah. This frame is also from Amazon. So is this one. It comes in a 2-pack. But see, blue and yellow. I feel like, but then I have green over there. I don't know, y'all. But anyways, I flipped through my sticker book and picked out that photo, flipped through the sticker book and pulled out that photo. This is actually from Temu, this frame is. And then here's Mike over here. This was an expensive little frame from Amazon because it's made in Italy, but I just couldn't find anything this beautiful like blue polka dot. So I went ahead and got it. And then here is this one. Again, I flipped through the sticker book and got that little photo. And then this is Micah, her senior year homecoming. But yeah, that is what I've been up to. Look at all these hangers. They're going to my mom's. That's it, you guys. I wish I had more of a targeted video, but I don't know. Maybe you like the mix and match of information and different things in today's video.
Oh, nice. I ordered tortellini.